On June 6, 1944, the world witnessed an extraordinary display of courage, determination, and sacrifice as American soldiers stormed the beaches of Normandy, marking a turning point in World War II. This mission, part of the broader Allied D-Day operation, was designed to establish a critical foothold in German-occupied Western Europe and pave the way for the liberation of France. Months of meticulous planning went into coordinating land, sea, and air forces, with American strategists working closely with British and Canadian allies to ensure seamless execution. Specialized landing crafts carried troops across icy waters under relentless enemy fire, while paratroopers were deployed behind enemy lines to secure key roads, bridges, and towns, disrupting German reinforcements and communications. At dawn, the first waves of soldiers braved machine gun fire, artillery barrages, and heavily fortified obstacles along the beaches. Omaha Beach became a symbol of the brutal cost of freedom, with intense combat resulting in significant casualties, yet the relentless courage of the soldiers ensured progress inch by inch. In contrast, Utah Beach experienced lighter resistance, allowing troops to advance more swiftly inland and establish critical support positions. The bravery of these frontline soldiers was matched by the ingenuity of engineers and logisticians who constructed temporary mulberry harbors, laid fuel pipelines across the English Channel, and ensured a steady flow of reinforcements and supplies. Intelligence operations played a crucial role, particularly through campaigns like Operation Fortitude, which misled German commanders into believing the main invasion would occur at Pas-de-Calais, thereby diluting enemy concentration and enhancing the effectiveness of the actual landings. The storming of Normandy was a test of tactical skill, endurance, and morale. Soldiers confronted harsh weather, treacherous terrain, and the constant threat of ambush, yet their resolve never wavered, fueled by the promise of liberation for occupied nations. Securing the initial beachheads allowed the broader Allied forces to advance inland, eventually leading to the liberation of Paris by August and significantly contributing to the weakening of Nazi control in Western Europe. Beyond the immediate tactical victory, the mission demonstrated the power of international cooperation, strategic foresight, and meticulous planning. American, British, and Canadian forces worked in unison, combining air superiority, naval firepower, and ground assaults to overcome heavily fortified positions. The psychological impact of these victories reverberated across Europe, signaling a shift in momentum and providing hope to oppressed populations. Historians widely regard the storming of Normandy not only as a military triumph, but also as a testament to human courage and resilience. Memorials and museums across the United States and France honor the heroism and sacrifice of those who fought, while military scholars continue to study the operation as a model of complex combined arms warfare. The human stories are equally compelling. Soldiers facing unimaginable fear, comrades risking everything to save each other, and leaders making split-second decisions that determined the fate of thousands. Some experts argue that the success of the operation was as much due to meticulous deception and planning as it was to the bravery of frontline troops, while others emphasize that sheer courage under fire was the decisive factor. Together, these perspectives illuminate the multifaceted nature of warfare, where strategy, preparation, and human resilience converge. Reflecting on the American front line at Normandy, viewers are reminded of the immense stakes, extraordinary sacrifices, and unyielding spirit that defined this historic moment. And that's something worth remembering when you next consider the true cost of freedom and the incredible feats ordinary people can achieve when faced with extraordinary